Good morning, class. Please stand up for our opening prayer. Okay? And Mr. Stenzo, please kindly lead the prayer. And in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, once again, good morning, class. So how are you today? Yes, you should be, because today we are about to explore with our new lessons. So, okay, before you take your seats, please pick up pieces of paper and arrange your chairs accordingly. Okay, thank you, class. You may now take your seat. Where is our Biddle? Okay, Miss Biddle. How many boys and girls are present for today? Oh, very good. Everybody is present, no? Now, who can recall our previous topic or our last discussion? Yes, Mr. Nabo? Exactly. Yesterday, we discussed about balanced diet. So, what is balanced diet? Yes, Mr. Stenzo? Yes. Balanced diet, it means eating a wide variety of food with the right proportions. So now, I have prepared here a jumbo letters, and I want you to observe and answer. No? Answer this one. Oops. So, are you ready? Okay, who wants to try number one? Yes, Miss George. Precisely. Our number one is mental. So what about number two? Yes, Kayla. Yes. Very good. It is emotional. What about number three? Okay. Yes, Mr. Nabu. Yes, it's about health. Okay, good job, class. Thank you for your participation. Does this activity give you any idea about our lesson for today? So, what do you think will be our lesson or our topic for today? Yes, exactly. Today we will be tackling all about mental health. But before that, let me read to you our objective for today. So, by the end of the lesson, the student will be able to know the importance of mental health in our life, explain mental and emotional health, value the importance of taking care of one's mental and emotional health, participate actively in class and group activities. So now, again, today we will be tackling all about mental health. So, before we discuss mental health, let us first define what is health. Anyone? Yes, Mika. Exactly, very good. So, and according also to WHO, health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity, and the ability to lead to a socially and economically productive life. So that is health, no? And we all know that our health is very important. As saying goes by, health is wealth. So therefore, we should really take good care of our health, no? For us to be able to enjoy the beauty of our Mother Earth, for us to be able to explore, no, and to try new things in life. So if you are not healthy, then limitado lang ang imuhang kaya mabuhat. Since again, dili man imo ay there are hindrance or there are boundaries na diet. So now, let's proceed to mental health. So Mr. Stenzo, please read this one. Okay, thank you, Mr. Stenzo. Okay. Okay, so when we say when we talk about mental health, it refers to psychological and emotional well-being of a person, no? And mental health could really affect our emotions or our feelings. That can also affect from us from making wiser decisions in life. So, if apektado yung mental health, therefore, your life will be affected as well. No? Kaya, pag we missing ang good mental health, it can, or the sadness will eat us alive. Therefore, it should really important, no, to take good care of our mental health and avoid those negative things or those toxic people that could destroy your peace or your inner peace rather. So, because if once na maapektuhan ang inyong mental health, of course, nadadala ang feeling na gusto na lang na magkatumuga. Like, wala kay gusto buhaton, bistan na daghan ikaw mga buhaton sa school, instead of doing that things or doing that activity, mas gusto na lang mga magbugmog sa iyong kwarto. So again and again, you should take good care of your mental health. Because if important na ato ang physical health, our mental health is important as well, no? Dapat balance lang kita siya all the time. So now, let's proceed to the characteristic of a healthy mind. Okay, so okay ba bata class? Kaya pa? Okay now. So, characteristic of a healthy mind. So, nararating tayo at mga characteristics. So, first, we have deal with the world as it is rather than wants it to be. So, yes, of course, you need to deal the world, no? All the challenges na we will encounter, no, in the future. We really need to deal or find a solution that could solve that certain problem, no? All we need to do is to be wise all the time, no? So you don't need to be kanang battered cake ka just because you face that certain problem. All you need to do is to think positive, stand firm, and just go with the flow. So and now let's proceed to number 2. Accept self, others, and life disappointment. No? So yes, we really need to open, no, with all this negativity. So it doesn't mean that negative na siya, it is not helpful. No? Sometimes it can be helpful because it will teach us on how to cope up with a certain situation. No, it will make us a strong individual person. So you need to be open, no. Dapat dili mo siya dibdibon kaayo mga disappointment or your failures in life. Because sometimes those failures is a great opportunity for you to be able to open a new door nga mas ma-fit ka ato. So 3 is direct self and not dependent of the surroundings. So yes, you must not be dependent on the surroundings, no? Because our environment is change all the time because of social media. Therefore, you really need to be independent. No? You need to stand up for your own. Dili kay all the time na dili sa tanang panahon na your friends and your will be there for you, no? So you need to face the reality, no? So once ipagingani ka, if you're independent person, you know how to handle things or certain situations, circumstances in your life, then ma-avoid din mo ang mental problem. And then second one is functions where and when appropriate. Yeah, so function. So dapat piliin na gid mo, no, like function where and when. Okay, there are times nga nasubraan ra kay like pabilib ra kumbaga. So dili all the time na you need to show your skill, to show off your skills even though na dili na siya fit in ani nga situation. Like para asa nga nagsayang lang ka sa imong effort, even though those people that surrounds you cannot appreciate that. Dapat mag-reserve ka sa energy for yourself, for you to be able to, if ever man galing, you face another circumstances or challenges in life, na kay extra energy. So enjoy, and number 5 is enjoy. Okay, now let's proceed to number 5. Enjoy and contents oneself with simple everyday pleasure. So in short, you need to be contented for you to be happy. No? If you are not contented with what you have in life, then therefore it can really, put you into depression or anxiety. No, like if you're not contented, like you're going to aim high. The more na mag-aim kang higher, the more na ang pressure mo come up sa imong ano. So, ma-pressure ka. Then if you, ma-pressure na ka about life, then what will happen to you, di ba? Like, disappointment na dahil like, oh my God, sa amin na ako pag-deal ang nga situation para maabot din ako siya mga things or kanina nga butang, di ba? So, dili dapat yan ang mindset. Kaya of course, if ingat mo ang mindset, if you're not contented, dili with the things or with the knowledge you have, with the things rather you have, then of course, no, ma-depress, ma-stress, or mag-anxiety gid ka. So that is, therefore, being contented is very important in our life. No, it's not like, dili ba pasabot ka nga ingon mo contented nga, dapat kontento lang ka sa kung unsa ang naakaroon sa imo. No, it's not like that. What I mean is, you need to be contented of what you have today, but you need to work hard, or you need to go on the process for you to be able to achieve that life that you wanted. No? Because everything in this world has a process, no? Walay butang nga diretso lang siya. Okay? So let's proceed to number 6. Let's not fear the unknown, always open to new ideas. Yes, of course, no? Do not be afraid to try new things, because those new things can give you great opportunities that could help you have a better life. No? So mo na siya, don't be afraid, just try and try, no? If malay mo wala sa imo ha, if you are going to try new things, or if you are going to explore those things that is unfamiliar to you. But it can give you experience that you can use in your daily lives in facing different kind of circumstances or challenges in life. Because again, experience is our great teacher, right? Second is knowledge or ideas. So when you're going to try new things man good, you can meet different types of people wherein you can share your thoughts and knowledge about this specific situation or things. Mag-sharing na dahil mo. So therefore, you can grow in that way, diba? Next is 7, capable of experiencing the full range of human emotions. Yes. So have you hear or read this quote? It is okay not to be okay. Yes, exactly. It is okay not to be okay, because not necessarily you need to be happy all the time or every day, no? Because sometimes we need to feel this kind of emotions for us to be able to have any idea kung saan na ito pag-cope up ng emotions. So kung happy lang ka everyday, like, unsa murag ano na siya, abnormal na burpa na. Ay walay tao nga ikanhan yun, okay? So balance dapat. So if you want to grow, then if kung sad ka, then magpakasad ka. You don't need to pretend all the time that you are happy even though you're not. No? You don't need to punish yourself, diba? Like, the world is so cruel-oriented, tapos ikaw, imo pag-inganahan mong self. No. You need to feel that way for you to be able to, inganingon tayo pag-cope up sa inganing situation. Ay, heartbroken ko. Okay naman heartbroken ka. But ang dili okay is, magpaka-heartbroken ka all the time. As a human being, it is your responsibility, no, to find a solution on how you will going to cope up with that kind of situations. No? So if you have this kind of characteristic, then therefore you'll have a healthy mind. So now let's proceed to to the factors affecting mental health. So let's proceed to the factors that is affecting mental health. So this one will be our last, no? And I really hope nga naminaw mo sa akong gipang yaw-yaw. Kaya dili sa'yo mag-yaw-yaw. Okay. So we have here factors affecting mental health. So first is we have heredity. Second is environment. Third is physical illness. And fourth is background and personality. So again, this is the factors that could affect our mental health. So first is heredity. So manong apil nagabilapil man sa heredity meaning anong apektuhan man ako ang mental health ni heredity? Of course, through genes. So if you have this relatives or your parents is having this mental disorder, there are possibilities to na makuha mo na siya sa pag-abot sa time, especially if you don't know how to handle stress, depression in life, no? If you don't find solution, then therefore, ma-adapt din mo siya or kumbaga ma-inherit din mo siya from your relatives or from your family. So, naapin niya siya sa heredity. And then second is environment. So, nagapil-apil na sa environment because most of the time, di ba ang atong environment is diri gid makahitabo all the scenarios, all the challenges, and so on and so forth. So, mapikwan siya, like for example, if your loved ones die, or if broken-hearted ka. So, asa man na siya nahitabo, di ba, sa environment. So, therefore, ang environment could also affect our mental health as well, no? Because again, the environment can affect your sense of social support, comfort, and level of simultaneous. So, just like what I said earlier, no, diri kasagara man gid mang hitabo, like the issues in our environment or in our country. So that certain issues or particular issues could really affect our mental health. Okay, ang problema biya ta like poverty, ang problema taon sa tong panggastos adlaw-adlaw. So next is physical illness. So why physical illness could affect our health? Because if you are this kind of disease, then you'll be sad. So if idamdamon mo siya imong health, imong bad health, it could really also affect your health. No, kaya yung alam na ako sakit, yung bako, dili na ako pwede magdula-dula, char. So, di ba like, ay, limitahan mo yung kaugalingon. So, mabiyako na siya one of the reasons why there are several person nga mag-mental breakdown or depression just because they have this kind of disease. But para sa ako, if you have this kind of disease, then make it as your motivation for you to be able to fight and achieve your goals. It is not a hindrance at all. No? Be a warrior. And the last one is background and personality. Yes, so nga naman mo si background and personality. Just like what I've said earlier, no, that because your other personality and your personality, if dili sila magtulay, like there are conflict na mabuo. There are conflict between that person and that person if their personality is dili siya tugma. But it is normal, no? Like dili gid magkatugma ang atong personality. We have different personality. At the same time, we have different perceptions in life. So all we need to do is to find ways to distance. If dili ka bagay sa'yo, then distance yourself for you to be able to protect your inner peace. Because inner peace is very important. Just distance yourself. Again, so this is our factors affecting our mental health. So if you have any questions, clarification, you can raise your right hand para ato siyang matubag. Then, okay, now, so wala na may mga pangutanan, no? So to see if you really learn or kung naminaw mo, let me ask you a question. So, mamutana sa inyo. Okay, Mr. Stanzo, what are the things you learned about mental health? Okay, very good. No, any other idea? Ikaw, Mr. Pagubo. Yes, exactly. So, you may now take your seat now. My second question is, why is it important that we should take good care of our mental health? Okay, good job. Very good, class. I can really say no that you have really listened to our class discussion. So now, for your activity, ready na ba mo? I will group you into 3 groups. Okay? And, okay, I will group you into 3 groups again. So this row will be the group 1. And this row from here and there will be the group 2. And this and the remaining rows will be the group 3. So what will you do? No? So, okay, I want you to have a brainstorming about mental health. And try to answer this question. Okay, paminaw. And try to answer this question. So, as a student, again, as a student, what factors could affect your mental health? And what are your ways in dealing with your stress or depressions? Again, as a student, what factor could affect your mental health and what are your ways in dealing with your stress? Okay? Try to answer that one and I will only give you 10 minutes to do that, and after that, please choose one representative or one participant in your group to discuss here in front. Okay? Okay, your time starts now. Okay, time's up. Okay. Group 1, proceed. Group 1 representative, proceed. Okay, very good. You may now take your seat. Group 2. Okay, very good. You may now take your seat. Okay, group 3. Okay, very good. Thank you, class, for your participation. No? And now for our second activity. Okay, are you ready for our second activity? Kaya pa? Okay, very good. So for our second activity, please give one half course-wise. We will have a short quiz. Okay, please listen carefully because I will only read the question twice. Ready? Ready na mga papel? Okay. Again, this is a multiple choice from 1 to 5. And we have essay type. I have prepared here 2 questions. Are you ready? Okay. Number 1. It is how an individual think, feel, and act to cope up with life and the ability to function comfortably in society. A. Health. B. Mental health. C. Personal health. Again, it is how an individual think, feel, and act to cope with life and the ability to function comfortably in society. A. Health. B. Mental health. C. Personal health. Okay, number 5. Okay, are you ready? Number 5. This factor states that individuals who are sick for a long time are high risk of mental illness like depressions. A. Environmental. B. Physical illness, or C. heredity. Now for our essay type, please write this on your paper first. Okay, number 1 question is, what do you think the message of the quotation, health is wealth? What do you think is the message of the quotation, health is wealth? Okay, just write it down. You'll answer it later. Number 2, as a student, how important is health for you? Again, as a student, how important is health for you? Okay, I will only give you 10 minutes to finish that. Okay, time's up. Okay, pass your paper to the front. Plain papers will not accepted. Okay. Okay, class, thank you for your participation, no? And I really hope that you learned something from this or from this topic that you can use if ever you face mental breakdowns, depressions in life, no? Now, you could apply this characteristic of a healthy mind in your life. Now, for your assignment, I want you to interview a person that has a past experience of depression, no? And ask this questions. What does being sad or depressed feel like? Okay? Again? Okay, don't worry, I will give you the questions later. Okay? I will give you the questions later. So, okay, so the number 2 is how did you cope up with your depressions? How did you cope up with your depressions? And number 3 is what advice you could give, especially to a student, to at least prevent being depressed. Okay, don't worry, I will give you, or you can borrow this one later. Okay, so that's the end of our discussions, no? Because it's already time. So I really hope you learned a lot from this topic. Okay, once again, thank you.